Well, today I don't have a whole lot of time to take photos or do videos, but I wanted to do something. So what I've decided to do is to be here on my own property. It's about 5 acres, and I want to try and get 5 decent photos in 1 hour. So it's sort of a challenge, but let's see what we can do. So I have my timer set for 1 hour. So here we go. We are now starting it, and it is ticking away. So let's go. There's not a whole lot of really great landscapes here, so probably not going to be using any kind of wide angle or anything too much. It's mostly going to be close-ups, and probably not going to do much wildlife. Occasionally we'll get something in, but usually wildlife is something you're going to have to wait for, and since I'm on an hour schedule here, probably not going to do that. As for equipment, since I'm not doing wildlife or landscapes, I'm probably just going to do macro. So I just have a 100mm macro lens on my Canon RP. I have a focusing rail and of course tripod, but we'll probably see what we can do with that. I'm not going to limit myself to that if I do see something else, but more than likely it'll be taken with this. So one of the first things I found to do is this little bush that I've got outside on the walkway. It's just got some little buds coming out and stuff like that, and so I wanted to get a close-up of some of the buds. Trouble is I'm right next to a tree and everything, and so I'm kind of crammed in here pretty close, and I need to get parallel to this. I wanted to get in on these little buds right here, so I have to just get real parallel to that to try and get as much depth of field as I can. But I'm also going to cheat a little bit, and then I'm going to put this piece of cardboard behind it to kind of give me a little bit more of a natural background. I tried a green background, but that didn't look too good. It was a little too bright, so I decided to go with brown, sort of a tan. It's a little bit of cheating, but sometimes if the depth of field isn't working out, then sometimes you have to do that, because what I was trying to do is get really good depth, so I'm down to like f16, and when I did that I was getting too much of the branches and stuff in the back. So sometimes I'll take a poster board or something like that and put it behind just to try and give me a little bit of a simpler background. So for my next shot, I found this other little bud coming out, so I'm really close in on it. I'm only about, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches from the bud itself. Gives me a nice blurred out background because I'm so close to the subject and yet far from the background. I'm at f8 right now, which should keep it pretty sharp. Trying to get as much depth of field out of it as I can. So we'll see. So another thing right now with this is just the wind, which doesn't seem too bad right now, so I'm going to go ahead and take a shot. Maybe that'll come out nice and sharp. Yeah, you can see how this is just sort of pendulating a little bit. Might not seem like a whole lot, just that little tiny bit of movement. But when you're dealing with close-ups of this magnification, that's going to matter a lot, and it's going to not be sharp. So you have to wait till things are absolutely still. Man, I never thought it would be so hard to try and do photography and a video in an hour and only try and get 5 pictures. I've wasted about 40 minutes just on those 2 pictures of the bush. So I'm going to try and find some other things. Looking around. There's a lot of wildflowers around. These are spring beauties, but as you can see, they're not open yet, really. They almost need sun or something to start opening, and they're still closed from the morning. But I am finding some other flowers. There's some, these are grass widows right here. Trouble is with these grass widows, I don't know if you can see them or not. And the trouble with them is that they like to kind of freeze a lot, and we've been having some frost in the morning and everything, so they're not in very good condition. And since part of this little challenge is to try and get something in good condition and get a good picture, I don't know if I'll be able to get anything. Plus, it's getting sort of late morning right now, and the wind is kind of making things bobble around a lot. Well, time is up, and I only got 3 images. 2 that are decent enough, I guess. The grass widow one I'm not real happy with. I probably won't even end up even keeping it. The one thing I learned today is that I'm not a fast worker when it comes to photography. I like to take my time. I do like to make sure that things look good and are right and all that kind of thing. I'm just not the kind of person that does snapshots. I don't like to go around just snap, snap, snap at every little thing. So I guess it's a failure as far as getting, as many as I can in an hour. I don't know if it's anything earth-shaking, but couple of decent shots, I guess. Not sure, where something like that could be used. A couple of buds coming out. I guess they're decent enough shots. So anyway, had a lot kind of going against me. I was trying to do a video also. Of course, trying to figure out what you're going to say and trying to get angles to show what you're taking still pictures of. That kind of adds to the time too. The other thing is I got out a little bit too late, I think, in the morning. I thought it was going to be still, well, it was supposed to be cloudy today, which I thought was going to be perfect for overcast and for close-ups and stuff like that, like I like. Unfortunately, the sun came out. There's a lot of dappled light, which can be worked with, but it also adds, the sun brings out the wind and stuff as well, so there's a little bit of a breeze. So for close-ups, that's kind of a no-go, and since that's pretty much all I was doing was close-ups, it's pretty much a no-go all around. Anyway. So between the video and the wind and lighting and stuff like that, I don't know, I did the best I could. So anyway, it was fun, little try anyway. So until next time, I'll see you on the trail.